Hi, everybody. Hope everybody's good out there today. We'll wait just another minute or two. People are starting to come in. We'll give them just a second here in case they're stragglers. But for those of you who are here, type in the comments. Say hi. Let me know who you are. Tell me your name. Love to hear from you. Gotta try to warm up my old body if I'm gonna move for you guys here today. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead. We will get started. Thank you so very, very much for being here today. Master Leonard Jordan from Jordan's Black Belt Academy here once again with Rise, Vermont, from your very favorite virtual Taekwondo studio. So it's nice to see you here. Let's see who we have. We have Kay. Oh no, hi, this is Brett. Hey Brett, nice to see you. Thanks for coming in here today. I appreciate that. Again, say hi. If I see a few people are on, let me know who's out there watching. All right. Numbers are coming in. So what we'll do here today, like we have been for the past few classes, I believe this is class number 4 in our 10-week session of Taekwondo. And what we're going to do, like we have been, is we'll introduce a couple new techniques here today. We will review a bunch of the things that we have currently done because, after all, you got to have to remember to work with the basics and have a good, solid foundation if you want to have a good, long Taekwondo career or any martial arts, or to be perfectly honest, anything that you do. You have to never overlook the foundation and the basics. Go back to the basics. Always work that part out so you have a good solid foundation. I say that a lot because if you look at it like building a house, if you can build a beautiful house, but if the foundation of the house is weak, it's going to crumble. It's not going to be a very good house. You want to make sure that the foundation is strong. Raheem, nice to see you. Thank you very much for coming in here today. Everyone else, please say hi. Would love that. And what we're going to do here today is at the end, we'll talk about a couple more philosophies, something brand new we're going to talk about. We mentioned it last class, called the 5 points of power: speed, focus, balance, breath control, reaction force. We'll go over all that as well as the 5 tenets. Who here remembers, if they were here last time, how to count to 10 in Korean? If this is your very first time here and you happen to jump on for the first time, welcome aboard. We hope you enjoy it. We are going to do some stuff right now. So before we even start doing our techniques, we got to stretch. We got to warm up. We got to do some calisthenics. Hopefully these are things that you actually do on your own. If you do, it'll help you with whatever sport it is that you might actually be doing. Mr. Stoneman, nice to see you there as well also. All right, guys. If it's Brett watching probably, right? Hopefully. Or yourself. That works out great. Let's start off, obviously, working our way down. Let's get our arms moving, some big circles backwards, everybody. We'll do this just for a little bit. Now, the calisthenics I do on here, we keep it kind of brief, just so we can try to get through stuff. However, you should do these things on your own. I guarantee you'll feel better after you do them. Let's go the other direction, okay? Other direction, arm circles are moving forward right now, both arms. I have a pretty limited range of motion with my right shoulder. I've mentioned I have a torn rotator cuff, so I can't do a big, wide circle with this arm here. It's about as wide as it can go. All right, so hands in front, crisscross, just like this. And you can go forward, back, just like this. Excellent. All right, put your hands right on your hips. I'm going to have you circle one direction and then back to the other. As I've always mentioned, keep your head and your shoulders as still as possible. Don't circle your head and shoulders, circle your hips. One direction, back to the other. Keep your feet about shoulder width. We've discussed our railroad tracks. You're going to get tired of hearing me talk about that. So imagine the railroad tracks on the floor as wide as what your shoulders and hips are. Okay? Excellent. One direction and then back to the other. Now we're going to have you guys put your hands here in front. We're going to rotate our lower torso and our back area. So I'll step back so you can see my foot. All right? So what you're going to do is, if I'm going to rotate this direction here, I rotate, but I have to go up and pivot on the back ball of that foot. Pivot. That gives me extra rotation to come around. So you want to make sure you pivot all the way around. Take your time on this one. And we're not trying to do it. This is not a cardio drill. This is just nice and easy. Working your lower spine area and the lower back area. If you're like me, I do this and it sounds like Rice Krispies, snap, crackle, and pop. Excellent. Okay, let's go back to our hip circles, one direction and the other. Again, if you're just joining us, please say hi. Tell me your name. Let me know who's out there watching. I'd love to know some names. All right. Alrighty, so what we're going to have you guys do now, having your hands up here in front, we're going to lift our knees. We're going to go outside of our arms. If I have my arms here, we're going to go outside, like you're trying to touch a shoulder. We're going to go outside, outside, and then front, front. So watch what I mean. Outside, outside, front, front. That way we're working our hips in different directions. All right, here we go. We'll do this for 30 seconds. Outside, outside, front, front. Keep your hands. Be tall. Even like I said, I'm not tall, but try to be tall. Don't slouch at all. Outside, outside, forward, forward. There we go. Just kind of work in a different range of motion. Some kicks come off to our side. Some kicks come to the front of us. Some go off at different angles. Sometimes we spin. And guess what? Today we're going to be spinning. Okay, we're going to throw a couple spinning techniques in here today. Hope you don't break anything around you. Hope you have a good space to work. And stop. Excellent. Hip circles again, one way. And then back to the other. Don't be shy. Say hi. I've had 3 people say hi, but there's more than 3 people here watching right now. Alrighty then. First things first, let's review our stances. Parallel walking, sitting, and L stance. Those 4 stances are your basic solid foundation. So say it. Parallel, walking, sitting, L. Alright? Parallel stance is when we do our chumbi position, our feet are shoulder width. That's our parallel stance. Walking stance, nice and wide, shoulder width, front knee bent over the heel, back leg straight. Remember our railroad tracks. Okay, sitting stance, or horse riding stance, some schools call it. That one's 2 shoulder width wide. And we sit right down like we're sitting on top of a chair or a horse. That's why they call it a horse stance in some schools, horse riding stance. And our L stance, which is, here's our walking. Take your back foot and turn it and point it to the side. And then bend your knees, and there's our L stance. Our feet are shaped in the letter L. There we go. So there's our 4 stances. You need to know those. All right, another person coming on in. Say hi, everybody. All right, let's go with our first hand technique. Let's review real quickly. Today we're going to show you an 8-move basic pattern called Kwon 1. Kwon 1. So we'll show you that at the end of our hand techniques. So let's do this. We'll be in our walking stance. Front hand in a low block, other hand right here on our hip. And remember, our low block starts way up here, up high, and comes down. Up high, and then down. We're going to do 10 on each side. Ready? And 1. And 2. Good. Strong. 3. And 4. Don't go way out here. 5. Don't do this. Stop right here. 6. And 7. And 8. 9. Last one. 10. And we are going to talk about reaction force later with the 5 points of power and how it can help you generate more power in your techniques. Where one hand goes one way, the other hand comes the other way. Equal and opposite reaction. Newton's 3rd law. For every action, equal and opposite reaction. Let's change sides. Low block 1. Ready? And 2. 3. Nice and strong. Use your entire body and power. 4. Really hard. 5. 6. 7. And 8. 9. 10. Let's switch it up. Let's go over our middle block. Remember that one? We circle up this way. Something is coming at you and you circle and block it away. Something coming at you, you come from the side and redirect or deflect it. You don't want to go at something that's coming at you. You're not going to block it that way. Just redirect it. Okay, here we go. Our X with our hand. See how we make this X right here? Off to the side and block. There's 1. We'll do 10. 2. And 3. 4. 5. 6. Eye level, not down here. And 7. 8. 9. Last one and 10. Let's go ahead and switch it up. Same thing with the other hand. Make that X off to the side and then block. Ready? And 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Really hard. 6. Put some speed and power. 7. 8. 9. Last one. 10. And you heard me mention the word speed. Speed is one of those 5 points of power we're going to talk about later as well too. Speed, focus, balance, breath control, reaction force. Rising block above our head. Let's get these done really fast. Remember the rising block, everybody. Starts on the inside of this arm and rises up. Your roof line looks like this, okay? So things will deflect off your roof. Don't ever forget. You have to have that angle right here. Flat, Doesn't deflect and block anything. It's going to land right on the top of my head right here. So whatever it is that's coming down, you're going to have that angle for deflection. Ready? Here we go. And 10 of them. 1, block strong. Use all these muscles in your shoulder and chest and back. 2, ready? And 3, 4, 5, 6, really hard now. 7, explode. 8, 9, and 10. Now, if you do a lot of these, do 100 of these. Oh, your shoulders and arms don't feel like they're going to fall off your body. You can do 100 and be like, 1, 2, and that's not going to do anything for you. But if you put your heart and soul right behind each one of them, then you're going to get a really good workout. And, the amount of effort you put in directly affects the result of what you get out of it. Not just in Taekwondo, but every single thing that you do. Let's go with the other arm. Ready? And 1. Good. And 2. Cover that head. When I say cover your head, don't do this. Keep your head still and cover your head. 3. And 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Last one and 10. Excellent. So there's our low, middle, and rising. Let's review other one, a wedging block. Wedging block. So we cross our hands and we pull apart. Something is coming to choke, reach, push, grab, something like that, and you're coming up through, like a snowplow comes up through and you separate those hands. So we're going to do those, 10 of them right now. Ready? Imagine I'm coming to grab you. I'll tell you what, let's do this. I step forward to grab, you do your block. So imagine and time it just like I'm coming at you, and you separate those arms. Okay, ready? Here goes. Ready? And 1. Oh yeah, did you get through there and separate fast? Remember, don't separate way out here. Just a quick check. Quick check, redirect. Ready? Here it comes. And 2. Yeah, separate those arms. Ready? And 3. I got you that time. I bet you I did. Ready? And 4. Separate up fast. And 5. Oh, come on now. Ready? 6. This time I'm not going to tell you. Did I get you? 7 right there. Ready? 8. Separate. 9. Last one, 10. Yeah, envision, visualize coming up through and separating those arms. There's our wedging block. We did a knife hand guarding block, which was this cool thing with the hands like this. All right, so let's talk about our L stance. Remember our feet positioning? I'll turn here so you can see. My foot pointed this direction. This foot pointed that way. Our hands look like this as a finished product. This is our L stance. Our weight is shifted to the back leg, 70%. Shift that weight. And when I say shift your weight, don't do this. Just keep your body straight and just slide the hips back and bend that knee. Slide. And this hand is just like this. So here's in front of your solar plexus. That's that spot right here. This is here, eye level, bent 45. My hands will reach to the side and then come forward. Reach to the side, come forward. We're going to do 10. Are you guys ready? I'll move forward. You don't need to see my feet now. You're all set with that. Ready? And 1, 2, 3. Don't do this with your wrist. 4. Keep those nice and straight. 5. If you notice, my hands are closed, and then I open them on impact. Ready? 6. Oh, yeah. 7. And 8. 9. Last one, 10. Let's do the other side. How's that? Okay. Ready? And 1. Yes. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Hard. 7. 8. 9. 10. Excellent. And Chumbi position. At the end of this class, I have a surprise for you guys. I'm going to give you a special code word. If you type in that code word, I will send you a complimentary Jordan's Black Belt Academy t-shirt. Okay? So it has our logo on the back. It's kind of cool. You'll be a complimentary Jordan's Black Belt Academy student walking around with a cool t-shirt. So at the end, you're going to listen for the code word. And then you can type it in. After you type it in, I'll go back and look at the comments and we'll go ahead and send it out. And it's going to be the first person that signs in with that code word. First person that signs in with that code word at the end of class, I'll give it to you then. And then you guys will get yourself a free t-shirt and I'll send it right out with you. I'll contact you and you can give me your address and we'll send it out in the mail to you guys. Okay. All right. So next one, hand technique, new one. palm heel strike. Everyone say palm heel strike straight out. Just like this. So we're going to be in a walking stance. I'm going to take my hand, instead of doing a punch, my hand's going to open just like this. And the target level has to be high. It's going to be right here. This is called your philtrum. Right here, face level, right there. Base of your nose. Have you ever been hit here by accident? Oh! It makes you sneeze, makes your eyes water, and you can't see for a second. Ah! Okay, that's what happens if you get bopped right here by accident, okay? I know it's probably happened to some of us. So that's the target we're going to do. We're in a walking stance. We're going to do a palm heel strike. All right, we'll do 10 of them. Ready? And fast. 1, pop. There you go. And not tiger claw. Oh, okay? Your hands have to be tight, thumb here, and bend that wrist straight out. You're trying to hit with this one spot right here. That is your palm heel. Ready? And 2. Yeah, really fast. 3. And 4. And 5. 6. 7. Not this. Okay, 8. Okay, we're not slapping. We're not slapping. We're going straight in. Ready? 9. Pop. And last one, 10. Yes, let's do the other side. Really fast. Remember now, if you stay relaxed, that is how your muscles are fast. If you're tense, you can't move fast at all, man. You got to be totally relaxed and fast. I'll do it so fast you won't even see it. Ready? See? You totally missed it. Has to be really, really quick. Here, fast. Here we go. Ready? And 1. Yeah. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Last one, 10. Bang. There we go. Good job. So there's your palm heel strike. Okay, I mentioned something earlier about an 8-move basic pattern called Kwon 1. Kwon 1. A Kwon is a basic warm-up exercise designed to have you practice your techniques, okay? As long as you have room to the side of you, this much room to the side of you, you are all set to go. As long as you have this much room in front of you, you are all set to go. So what we're going to have you do is our sitting stance, aka horse riding stance, depending upon where we go. All right, first move, what we're going to do is we're going to go to our left. The whole thing goes left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. The whole way, we're going to start at the bottom and work our way up the ladder. So we're going to do a low block, move number 1 to our left. Move number 2 is a low block to our right. Let's stay with move 1 and 2. Now, there's all kinds of setups we're going to do, but for now, just think low block. Ready? And 1, low block to that side. Other hands on your hip. 2. Good. 1 and 2. Left, right. 1 and 2. So there's our low, low. Now we're going to go middle, middle. Okay, move number 3, middle. And 4, middle. Good. Back to move 3. And then to move 4. If you notice, I make this X in front of me like we did before. Move 3 and move 4. Let's go back to here. Ready? And 1, 2. Middle, 3 and 4. Now it's up high, 5 and 6. Ready? 5 again and 6. Remember, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Ready? Back to beginning and left. There's 1 and 2. Middle, 3. Middle, 4. Up high, 5. Up high, 6. And then 7, 8 happen really fast, and they go pop, pop, really, really fast. Ready? 7, 8. There you go. So that is how we do Kwon number 1. Who we have here? Andrea Mayo. I just tried this today for the first time. Very enjoyable. Love it. Thank you for being here. This is awesome. Okay, here we go. So we're starting our way again. Down, down, middle, middle, high, high, punch, punch. And 1 and 2. 3 and 4. And 5 and 6. Good. 7, 8. Really fast. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, for all of you who are watching, that is Kwon number 1. Kwon 1. We do that in our school. And believe it or not, everything that we showed you so far in the past few classes, your front kick, turning kick, downward kick, side kick, low block, middle block, rising block, punch, Kwon 1. Those are basically the techniques that you would need to know in order to promote to your first rank. That's kind of cool. So if you ever join my school, you have a head start. All right, so let's get into some kicking stuff right now, everybody. So there's our hand stuff. Let's start warming up our legs just a little bit. So we're going to start off with the easiest stretching kicks. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Leg straight, leg straight, leg straight. If you bend your leg, you're not stretching your leg. I want you to keep it perfectly locked straight. So we have our foot back, our hands are up. Our hands are up for balance purposes as well as protecting and guard purposes. But our back leg is going to lift straight up in the air and come back. Do not bend and extend. You keep it straight the whole time. So we'll do 10 of these on each side. Hands are up. Be tall. Make sure there's nothing around you. Good space, positive feng shui. If you don't know what feng shui is, you're going to look it up and tell me what you think it is. Okay, hands are here. Straight leg stretch. Ready? And 1. Stretch. And 2. Good. 3. Keep that body up. 4. Don't hunch forward. That makes you less flexible. 5. And 6. 7. 8. 9. Last one. 10. Okay, now as you get more into this, you become more flexible, and the lower you get, higher, 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 higher. So the more experience you have with this, the easier this becomes. Let's go to the other side. Here we go. 10 of them. Ready? And 1. And 2. Good. 3. 4. 5. Keep those hands up. 6. 7. 8. 9. Last one. 10. All right. How about we do another set on each side? How about you guys do 10 on other side and then the other side. I'll talk while you do that, okay? So we're here. Don't forget, we're going straight leg stretch. You're going to do 10 of them on your own. Be honest. Honor system. Ready and begin. All right. While you're doing your 10 stretching kicks, don't forget, stay with me till the very end. I'll give you a code word, and then you get yourself, first person to type in that code word will win themselves a Jordan's Black Belt Academy t-shirt. I'll send you in the mail, and compliments of Rise Vermont because they're awesome. Okay, Rise Vermont's the one responsible for all of this, so don't ever forget to thank them. All right, you should be done with 10 on that leg. Let's go 10 with the other side. Again, honor system, get 10 of them done. You count, don't lose count, all right? And then after we get done with your stretching kicks, we're going to jump right to our front kick, which uses a different part of the foot. We should be about halfway done stretching with that other leg right now, okay? Alrighty, a couple more. Now we're going to jump over to our front kick. The easiest one of them all, basically. Front kick because it kicks in the front. Now you got to expose those balls of foot. You got to be able to curl those toes way back and use the ball of your foot. We're not pointing our toe. We're curling these toes back and using the ball of your foot. So basically on your foot, this big knuckle on the bottom of your foot, that's the ball of your foot. All right, hands are here. Now we're actually going to bend and extend and rechamber. Now we're doing 4 parts of that kick. Front kick, hands are here. Back leg, that's what we have 1 in back right now. We're going to pick that up and kick and bring it back. Let's do 10 of them. Ready? And 1, kick. 2, bend, extend. Bend and snap it. 3, kick. And 4, kick. 5, kick. 6, keep those hands up. 7, and 8, 9, last one, 10, pop. There we go. Let's switch it up. Other leg, 1 and 2, extend, curl the toes way back. 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9, don't hunch your body. 10. All right, now when you kick with a front kick, when you pick this knee up, you're using your hips, your quads, the muscles towards the groin area. You're using your lower abdominals. No, your stomach muscles to pick this up. You're actually using your lower abs also. Say abdominals, okay? Well, I was teaching some of the little kids in a school program one time, some kindergarten kids, and they couldn't say abdominal. I heard abominable, like the snowman, and I heard, what was the other one? But, yeah, abominable was the best one, actually. Okay. All right, here we go. So now we are going to go ahead and switch our feet. And we're going to actually do a turning kick this time. This is where we kick circular. Now remember, a turning kick is this kick here, but you pivot and kick this direction. So it's the same thing as the first kick. When this one comes up, This one comes across. So that's a turning kick. Some schools call it a roundhouse kick. I'm going to have you put your kicking leg in front. I'll back up a little bit so you can see. Okay. I'm going to kick with this leg right here. I'm going to have my body up. I'm going to step through with the other foot and pick this leg up and throw the kick just like that. So my hands are here. I step through with one, kick with the other. Let's come back, step through, and then kick with the other. If you notice that when I step through, my body stays facing the direction that it is right now. And then this leg, which was the front, has become the back. You just pick it up and kick. My body's already in position for that kick. This is an easy way to throw a turning kick without having to worry about pivoting all the way around. So I'm making it easy on you. Here we go. Hands are here. Let's go ahead. Step through and kick. Use the top of your foot. We call it the instep. Step through and kick. Let's do it again. Step through and kick. Now step through a little smoother, a little faster. Ready? Step, kick. There you go. And step, kick. Step, kick. Nice. We'll use the other side. Now, how many of you out there are righty versus a lefty? You always have a good side, or I should say a dominant side, okay? We'll switch it up. Step through and kick. Step through, kick. Step through, kick. Step through, kick. Now let's step through faster and smoother. Ready? And step, kick. Oh, yeah. Now, the faster you go, the more power you're going to generate. Ready? Step fast. Ah, yeah. So the next kick, you're going to have to go faster than mine. Ready? Deal? You got to go faster than mine. Here we go. All right. Speed, speed, speed. Ready? And go. Step, kick. Were any of you faster than mine? If you were, give me a thumbs up. Give me a yes, I was. All right, so that's a fast, fast, fast kick. We are going to go into a, let's see here. We're going to do our skipping front kick. This is kind of new. So what happens is you did your front kick before, but now what's going to happen, the leg that is in front will be your kicking foot. The leg that's in front will be your kicking foot. Here's what's going to happen. I'll turn sideways first so you can see. All right, this leg in front right here is going to be my front kick. That's easy. You pick your knee up, extend, right? So that's your kicking foot. We're going to do a skipping version, okay? Here it is. My back foot, this one right here, comes up and replaces this front one as I pick that one up. It's two motions. This comes up, this one kicks. Back leg comes forward, this one kicks. But the idea is that back leg coming forward has to happen really quick. And the only reason you don't kick yourself in the front leg is because your front leg picks up fast and throws that kick. Here's slow, up, kick. Here's faster, up, kick. So the idea is you want to skip in there. Skipping helps you cover distance. Skipping gives you more speed and power. We're going to talk more about that later. There's your skipping front kick. Okay, everybody? So hands are here. Back leg replaces the front one. Ready? And up, kick. Front leg is kicking. Back leg is replacing. Ready? And up, kick. Let's do that again. Up, kick. Let's skip fast. Ready? And up, kick. Yeah, skip really quick. Ready? And up, kick. Nicely done. Let's go ahead and do it on the other side as well, too. Remember, you want to have balance. You want to be good on each side. So we'll change it up this way. Back leg steps up, kick. Ready? Step up, kick. Let's do it a little faster. Step up, kick. A little faster, up, kick. A little faster, up, kick. A little faster, up, kick. Let's go really fast, up, kick. Ah! There's your skipping front kick. Cool, right? Okay, so the next one we're going to show you, another new one, is we call it a spinning back kick. Let's think about what we just said. Spinning, back kick, meaning you're kicking behind you. Now, if I stood right here and kicked behind me, you'd see this. That's kicking behind me, right? Simple, back kick. Front kick, side kick, back kick. It's that easy to understand. But we're going to add a spin to it. Fancy schmancy movie stuff. All right, so what's going to happen? We'll break it down for you pretty simple. You have to start by facing me completely sideways. Sideways. We good? Excellent. The leg that's closest to me, your leg that's closest to me, I want you to move it forward on the floor just a little bit. I'll come back so you can see. The leg that's on the floor, move it forward just a tiny bit. How's that? Just a tiny bit. Maybe about the length of your foot, actually. So that's how far you want to move that forward. Once you have done this, now we're looking here. I'm going to take my body and I'm going to coil it around so my back is facing you. I take the other leg and I come behind me just like that. That is our spinning back kick. So instead of me kicking behind me, I'm going to be kicking in front of you, but a back kick. But we spin first, and that's what makes sense. So we're here. Take this forward leg, move it that way. There you go. Look this direction. Back legs in a kick. We coil, we spin, we stop to here, and we kick straight behind us. Spinning back kick. Let me hear you say spinning back kick. I can't hear you. I know I can't hear you. Okay, but the whole point is I want you to say it. If you use the terminology and say it, you'll be able to remember exactly what it's called. Okay? Let's do 5 on each side. We'll start sideways. Remember, the forward leg closest to me, scooch it forward a tiny bit. Good. The other leg, we spin around, we coil, and straight behind us. There's our back kick. Ready? Let's do it again. Ready, and spin. Boom. Back kick. Do 3 more of those. Get your body sideways. Spin and kick. Now, the faster you spin, the more power you're going to generate with something we call centrifugal force. Blech. That's a big word. Say centrifugal force. That the faster you spin, the more power you're going to generate. Okay, here we go. Let's do one really fast. Ready, and go. Poof. Let's do one more. Go. Excellent. You got to use the other side too. You guys ready? Now, did you use your power leg, your dominant leg that time, or did you use your non-dominant, weaker leg? Doesn't matter because you're going to do both anyway. 5 of them. Are we ready? Okay, let's get sideways. Good. Take that forward leg, scooch it that way a tiny bit, and now we're going to spin around backwards and kick. So there's your back kick. We're doing 5 of those. There's 1. Ready? Forward. We're going to spin to our back this way and kick. Boom. There's 2. Let's come back. Ready, and spin. 3. 2 more. Ready, and spin. 4. 1 more. Ready, and spin. Bang. 5. There's your spinning back kick. That's kind of cool. I'll do it sideways so you can see. It looks like this. We're here. I'm looking that way, and I go pop just like that. Spinning back kicks. Actually, to be honest, it is literally my favorite kick. It is my all-time favorite kick to throw. The spinning back kick. All right, so there's your new kicks. Last class, we actually did a turning kick, 360 turning kick. Any of you guys watching remember that? Where we do a turning kick, spin around, and then do it again. It looks like this. We are turning kick, keep spinning, turning kick. So that's another fun one I love. Now, Taekwondo is really known for its kicking ability. And when you throw a kick, you're using your entire body. All right? So you want to turn, 360 turn. Let's go ahead and do that one. Let's do a couple each direction, and then we'll be done with our kicking stuff. Kicking leg in back this time. All right, turning kick. Come around with the back leg. Turn, step down, keep spinning. Turn, same direction. Let's go ahead and do that again. Make sure you have enough room in front of you so you don't bump into anything. All right, here we go. We're going to turn in with our back leg and just keep spinning in the same direction. 2 kicks. 1, come around. 2. Let's try the other leg. We're going the other direction now and just keep spinning that same direction. Keeping our hands up. Ready, and 1, 2. Turn, 360 turn. Kudos. All right, let's talk a little bit about the new thing. 5 points of power. So everybody say speed, focus, balance, breath control, and reaction force. Here we are. 5 points of power. We have speed, focus, balance, breath control, reaction force. So you have to, if you employ all 5 of these on every technique you throw, you're going to have the maximum amount of power. Okay? You want all these: speed, focus, balance, breath control, reaction force. Well, speed is obvious. How fast something is moving, how fast it travels from point A to point B. The faster it goes, the more it generates power for you. Let's talk about focus, okay? What is focus? Aside from a camera lens focusing, what do you think focus could possibly mean? Right? There's 2 types of focus. There's your physical part, where I'm trying to put the one tiny thing in the one tiny spot, okay? Really put it in the exact spot it needs to go. But there's also mental focus. Now, in your lifetime, you go, oh man, mental focus is probably sometimes more important, if not all the time, more than the physical focus. You got to really pay attention and focus and dial in on the job you're trying to do. This will serve you well a lot with your academics, with your jobs in the future, things you do. Focus is really, really important. Let's talk balance. Balance is a pretty easy one to think about. Now, how many of you live here in Vermont? Yeah, all of you, right? Hopefully people are watching from Vermont. How many of you have ever slipped on the ice during the winter time and managed to catch yourself before you fell onto the ground? Yeah? Have you done that? Here's why. Your body knows where its balance point is. You want to remain balanced whenever we're throwing a technique, be it a kick, be it a punch, be it a block. Balance is so important because you can't fall down while you're doing stuff. Let's talk about breath control. All right, here's a good one. How many of you out there watching have ever gotten a cramp exercising or running around? Like, I got a cramp. You have a cramp because your body is saying, hey, I need some more air. Okay, and muscles are starving for oxygen. That's what breath control is so important. You don't want to hold your breath and then you get winded, you get tired. Well, if you pay attention to your breathing and do as best as you can, your body will stay in the aerobic phase of respiration. I know that means nothing to some people out there, but the idea is that your muscles are saying, thank you very much, Master Jordan, for giving me oxygen to my muscles so I can perform. That's breath control. Reaction force, last one we spoke about. Everybody, Newton's third law. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So if you take advantage of reaction force with every technique you throw, it'll help generate more power. For example, if I take my hand and I throw a punch straight out in front of me as hard as I can, and I take my other hand and I pull it back to here as hard as I can, equally. If I put 100 pounds of pressure here and 100 pounds of pressure coming back, and I land them at the exact same time, that's going to give me maximum speed and power. Reaction force. Okay? Let's talk about those one more time. I want you to say them out loud. I know I can't hear you, but I want you to say them out loud. Nobody's going to think you're weird for talking to yourself. You're talking to me. Pretend you're talking to me. Speed, focus, balance, breath control, reaction force. There's your 5 points of power. Try to employ those every time we're throwing a technique. Don't forget about our 5 tenets of Taekwondo, which basically define how we should be behaving as a martial artist, but even in everyday society. Self-control, perseverance, integrity, courtesy, indomitable spirit. There's the acronym I gave you, SPICY, S-P-I-C-I. I know that's not how you spell spicy, but pretend. That way it's easy to remember what those 5 tenets are. Self-control, perseverance, integrity, courtesy, and indomitable spirit. And the last little terminology I wanted to remind you guys is, okay, if it's your first time, you didn't have it last time, but how to count to 10 in Korean. And I spell them out here, and you're going to go ahead and say them out loud. That makes it easier to learn when you actually say it versus just thinking it. Because in your brain, it's easier to think than actually say sometimes. All right, here we go. One is Hana, and it's pronounced like this, Hana. Dul, and it's pronounced like the word dual. Set, that's easy. Net, that's easy. Tassat, that's why I spelled it this way, tas-ut. Tassat. Yasat is 6. Again, yasat. 7 is ilgop, as you can see, ilgop. And then yodol. Yodol. And then this one, if you were to look at it, you look like it says ahop, but it's pronounced ahop. As you can see, I spelled it ahop. And then 10 is yol, and that's pronounced yol. So let's go ahead and say that together. Ready? Here we go. And Hana, Dul, Set, Net, Tassat, Yasat, Ilgop, Yodul, Ahop, Yol. So that's how you count to 10 in Korean. Okay? Awesome job today. Let's think about the techniques that we did. We did our low block, our middle block, our rising block. We did our wedging block. We did our knife hand guarding block. We also did our palm heel strike. And then we did Kibon 1. Let's review Kibon 1 just so you don't forget. 8 moves to this. Starting low, building the ladder up high, and finishing with some punches. So we were in our sitting stance. So out there with me, hands are here. Move 1, low block, 1 to your left. And then 2. Middle, 3. And then 4. And then up, 5. And 6. And then 7, 8. And the tempo for all those is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those punches happen really fast. So here's what it looks like full speed. Try to stay along with me. Ready? Starting with your left side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's Kibon 1. Make sure you practice that one before next time I see you guys. And our kicks, we did our stretching kicks. We did our front kick. We did our turning kick. We even did our turning 360 turning kick. We did our spinning back kick. That was the new one where we spin around here and come straight behind us just like this. Side view is this, spin sideways. So there's our new kick for today, our spinning back kick. All good stuff. We talked about our 5 tenets, which were self-control, perseverance, integrity, courtesy, indomitable spirit. Our 5 points of power, which were speed, focus, balance, breath control, reaction force. Counting to 10, Hanadul, Set, Net, Tasa, Yasa, Ilgop, Yodul, Ahop, Yol. And the last thing I'm going to leave you with is a saying, empty your cup. Now, what does empty your cup means? Well, I'll tell you the story this way. If you had a glass of water, so imagine, put your hand out, you have a glass of water right here. I don't have a glass, but I have my water bottle right here. So imagine, I'm pouring water into the water bottle. And it's coming up, and it's filling, and it's filling, and it's filling, and I keep pouring, and you're looking at me like, oh my God, is he going to stop? And I keep pouring, and is he going to stop? Oh my God, it's to the top. So you look at me and you say, stop. I can't take any more in. I'm full. Well, how about this? If you take some of your full cup and empty it. Now, you can take more into that cup, right? So what I want you to think about emptying your cup as it pertains to our knowledge. If I've given you some knowledge, well, Master Yordan, no, I'm full. I'm all set. I can't take any more in. Well, the saying is empty your cup. Now, I can't make you empty your brain. I get that. Empty your cup and say, okay, I'll take some more in. That's what the saying really means. You can't keep learning unless you empty your cup to take more in. So when you hear somebody say you need to empty your cup, that's what they're referring to. So I love that you guys were here today, and I really, really appreciate that. Now, the t-shirt giveaway. Here's the code word. Now, if you're watching this video after the fact, this is only for the live class right here on Wednesday, October 21st. Right now it's 4:15 p.m. So the code word is, and I'll tell you right now, you guys ready? The code word for today is apple. First person to type the word apple gets themselves a Yordan's Black Belt Academy t-shirt. And if you guys have questions and you need to send me a note, feel free to do so at masterjordan@ybba.com. But the first person to type in the word apple in the comments wins themselves a Jordan Black Belt Academy t-shirt. And that is in courtesy of Rise Vermont. Oh, we got it. Someone, K Stones, I believe. The code word is apple. K, you won yourself. Oh, you missed it, Sikander. So K was first. K, you win yourself a Jordan's Black Belt Academy t-shirt. I'll send you a message offline so that way you can send me your address and we'll get that right out in the mail to you guys. I appreciate that very, very much, okay? So, thank you so much for being here. If you guys have any additional questions, please send me an email. I'll be happy to answer them about a technique, how to do something, how to pronounce a word, whatever it may be. So thank you guys very much for being here today. Now, tomorrow's class, we were going to be live tomorrow, but we're going to skip tomorrow's Thursday class. We're going to redo that one Friday. So if you're going to check back in tomorrow, we're not going to be here. You can watch this recorded video again, or you can join me Friday for a live class here on Rise Vermont. So until then, thank you all very, very much for being here. We'll see you real soon. Master Jordan from Jordan's Black Belt Academy signing off. Enjoy the rest of your day and evening, and stay strong. And remember, Jordan's Black Belt Academy, we train to rise above ourselves, never to rise above other people. So, chariot, be together, bow, kyungnae. Good. Kamsahamnida. Thanks, everyone. We'll see you soon. Bye for now.